All right, y'all, let's talk about something a little more exciting than sweet tea on a summer day. What I did with my very first $1,000 to invest. Now, I know that $1,000 might not sound like a fortune, but trust me, it's a solid start, especially if you're in your 20s and just figuring out how to make your money work for you. So, picture this. I'd just gotten my first real paycheck, and instead of blowing it all on shoes or brunches, I decided to do something smart. I set aside exactly $1,000 and started my investment journey. Now, I wanted my money to grow, but I didn't want to risk it all on one wild idea. So here's what I did. I split that $1,000 into 3 parts. First, I put $500 into a simple S&P 500 index fund. I know it sounds fancy, but really it's just a basket of the biggest companies in America, like owning a tiny slice of Apple, Amazon, Coca-Cola, and more. Over time, these funds have grown steadily, and you don't need to be a stock market genius to get started. Then, with $300, I tried out something a little trendier, a robo-advisor. That's an app or website that invests for you based on your goals and risk level. I liked it because I could start with just a few bucks, and it felt like having a personal money coach in my pocket. And honestly, it was a lot less intimidating than picking individual stocks. With the last $200, I did something that changed the game for me. I invested in myself. I bought a short online course about budgeting and financial basics. Y'all, that was hands down the best return I got. Learning how to manage money, avoid debt, and make smart choices is something that pays off way more than any stock can. Now here's what happened. Fast forward a couple of years, and that index fund, it grew to around $700. My robo-advisor account was hovering close to $400, and the knowledge I gained from that course gave me confidence to keep investing, even during the crazy market ups and downs. The real lesson? It's not really about how much you start with, it's about starting, period. You don't need to be rich or have some fancy finance degree. You just need to take that first step. And don't put off investing in yourself, because that's where the biggest growth happens. So if you've got a spare $1,000 or even just $100, think about splitting it up some into the market, some into new tools that make investing easier, and a little into learning the ropes. Your future self will thank you. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want more real talk on money and life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stick around. I'll see y'all in the next one. So you've made your very first investment. Now what? First off, give yourself a pat on the back. Seriously, most folks never take that first step, so you're already ahead of the game. Here's what I want you to do next. Step 1. Set some new, realistic financial goals. Maybe you want to build up an emergency fund, save for a big trip, or hit a certain number in your investment account by next year. Write it down somewhere you'll see it, like your phone or a sticky note on your desk. Next, start tracking your progress. You don't need fancy spreadsheets or expensive apps. Just check in once a month to see how your investments are doing. Celebrate those small wins, even if it's just a few dollars gained. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. And here's the big one. Stay motivated. Investing isn't always exciting. There will be days when the market dips and it feels like nothing's happening. But trust me, consistency is where the magic happens. Remind yourself why you started and keep learning. Watch videos, read articles, or join a community of folks on the same journey. If you ever feel stuck or unsure, just come back here for a little pep talk. And hey, if you found this helpful, hit that like button and share your goals in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on. Let's keep learning, growing, and building that future together. See you in the next video.
I bet you didn't know your next smart money move is just a click away. Ready to boost your cash mojo? Hit subscribe for more tips and tricks to master your money. Drop a comment if you learned something new. See you in the next video. Keep that cash mojo strong.